We are the Nerd Eternal Network.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
I hope everybody remembers what we were doing last time.
I've had an eventful life, so no.
Well, we missed that session because you and Todd didn't make it, so I tried to at least have 3 of y'all to record. So I may give them that next time it happens. All right. I believe the last one, y'all were chasing down a car in a spaceship.
Yes, sir.
And
No.
dealing with fake BI agents.
Yeah, we finished the chase.
Oh yeah. Y'all wrap that up.
We got them sorted away in a prison.
Well, you got them arrested. Whether they're in prison or just, regular jail at the moment. I'm centered. Is, up in the air. Though actually, the next few days after that, their faces are splashed around on both the local news and to a slightly lesser degree the national news. It turns out there are, early on in the reporting and the investigation, there was some evidence that they may have actually been CIA agents. But that gets mentioned a few times, and you don't hear about it anymore. And then you just hear about them faking being FBI agents and working for some kind of illicit lab. That they're having trouble identifying them. At least the 2 main guys. Some of the lesser guys, they figure out who they are. They were just like hired help. Excuse me. But yes, they're in jail. That investigation is going, is going on at, I guess normal speed. Some of the families you rescued have gone public about it. Some of them have gone in. Some of them took Foresight's offer and went into hiding. Some of the families that were actually mutants, but some of the families they captured didn't have any evidence of mutant genes or anything. So some of those have returned home, and like I said, went public. They're involved in the investigation. Their story is out there. About what happened. Sunrise Lab. They went in, they busted it. Most of the staff had already cleared out. They'd already kind of nuked the hard drives on the computers. They're going through the facility, but they have not gotten much information out of it yet. And all that takes several, it's several days going in. In the meantime, they interview Unison, they interview Recluse. Launch, how much TV interviewing do you actually do?
I think she's going to stick with tradition and as little as possible.
Okay. So they have a hard time tracking you down where, Recluse has made himself pretty easy for the media to get a hold of, when he was doing his talk show tour and stuff. Because the bug man has become the face man.
I am sorry.
Everybody else has a mask.
I'm just me.
Love me.
Look at my beautiful eyes. All 300 of them.
None of which blink and sync.
They do the wave. It's super cool, guys. I swear.
That's what he needs to learn how to do.
Sometimes they go side to side. Sometimes they go up and down. He's practicing. He stands in the mirror in the morning and practices how to do it in a spiral.
I'm going to pretend that I knew what was just said there.
Yeah, you went really staticky there.
Your mic went full robo.
Did it? Oh, well. I was saying he was trying to learn how to make his eyes blink in a spiral pattern.
Ah.
Yeah, I've got to figure out why it does that. I'm in another game that it does that every now and then. And I can't figure out why.
Are you a USB mic or a?
It is a USB
Okay.
mic. Think that's it?
No, it'd be more likely if it wasn't. But all right. Anyway, that's technical stuff for later.
Yeah. Maybe it's that I got a middle card table between me and it. Who knows? Anyway, at any point you need me to repeat something, just let me know. All right.
It might have been me. One of my ladies just sent me a text message saying they're not going to be on tomorrow.
Huh. Oh, that's right. You're the one they call in sick to now, isn't it? All right, like I said, several days passed. You get up one morning, you flip on the news, see if there's been any new developments. And every local channel has got breaking news on. There's a hostage situation at the Triune Medical building. Or Triune Medical offices. They don't own the whole building. It is a tower downtown. It's kind of got an interesting shape. It's kind of hexagonal, the first 5 stories, and then it breaks into kind of 3 individual towers that go way up. And when you get to the top floor, it's got like an open walkway that connects the 3 towers. And the top floor of all 3 towers belongs to Triune Medical. They're a medical research firm. The offices in the tower is supposed to be just their, business offices. It's not the main medical facility, which is located elsewhere in town. But the police have surrounded the building. They have choppers in the air. You see, y'all are all on the title page, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Which is where I usually try to start the recording and forgot to today. So everybody's been looking at the map. Oh. Let's see, where was I? Oh, it was. I do wish it wouldn't resize when you switch maps. Alright, so let me switch y'all over here. This is the scene you get from the helicopter. Give y'all a second to resize that map so y'all can see it. If y'all's doesn't, what mine does, like to zoom into a corner.
Oof. That is a build. That's a choice how that building looks.
Yep, it was definitely a choice. Alright, hang on a second. I'm trying. There we go. Should have done that before. Just so y'all don't know what's going on. So ignore how blocky that looks. So basically what you can see is the top of the building and what looks like 3 kind of paramilitary, or 4, excuse me, paramilitary guys walking around the little causeway there.
I see 5.
Yeah.
There's one dangerously close to the edge, but I see 5.
Oh, I'm zoomed out enough that I did not see him.
That man looks like he's about to fall all by himself.
He does.
Look, he was spitting over the side. You'd do it if you were up that high, too. Weirdly, despite how high it is, there is a fountain in the middle. It's almost like somebody thought it'd be a good idea to put a little park space up there at the top of the towers.
Help make you forget that you're 100 feet in the air.
No, probably more than that. I mean, it's not mile-high skyscraper tall, but it's a pretty tall building. It's not as tall as the Still Applied Technologies building, which y'all jumped out of, so
I did no such thing.
Yeah, some of you did. Anywho. So this situation has been going on for apparently about a half hour. There are hostages apparently in all 3 portions of the office. The people involved are threatening to begin shooting hostages if they see any police enter the building. They've made no demands, though. Nobody really knows why they're there. They have not identified themselves as being part of any particular group or anything. And when the cameraman zooms in on them, they look like, well-armed paramilitary types, but there's no insignias. There's no big, Cobra symbols on them. There's no flags. Though some of the weaponry they carry looks a little hinky. So, y'all sit around and watch the news, see how this turns out?
I suppose Recluse gives everyone a call, make sure we're all seeing the same thing. And then heads over there.
All right, how do you plan on approaching?
Invisibly.
That.
I mean, that's my preferred method of walking into situations.
Can you walk around invisibly?
Sort of.
You can look around invisibly. I don't know how much walking you do.
Well, I mean, don't we have a spaceship that goes invisible?
Well, remember, it has kind of the predator effect. So at any kind of distance, it would look invisible.
But like you try to land it, the people will notice that are.
Yeah, they would hear it if you came in real close. You could definitely use it to get across town and then drop down to the building from higher up.
Yeah, that's honestly probably what we should do. Just get some altitude so where they probably won't hear us. Like, how loud is this thing?
It is not super loud. It's kind of like a loud car idling.
All right.
So, you get a few hundred feet away, they wouldn't necessarily realize it. Depending on their awareness.
Yeah.
Well, if we do the invisible ship route, that's what I'm gonna do. Just,
What's that
drop
now?
down, I think.
You're a little quiet there. What was that?
If we do the invisible ship route, I think that's what I'm gonna do is just drop down. I think. I kind of feel like we should probably try to coordinate with some kind of authority.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
Figure.
get one of the Unison members down to talk with the police.
Okay. Physically down there?
One of them, in a way to talk to them. Yes.
Okay. Who you sending?
I guess Impulse.
That's the red one, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna move him around. He'll stay down there. Let's see, who would be in charge? Hot situation, you would probably have at least a captain there, running everything. You walk up on the scene, you look around, asking an officer, you're directed to Captain Folsom.
Captain Folsom?
Folsom.
Folsom. I guess I'd just be kind of a, making sure I'm allowed permission, walk up and say hello, ask him if there's anything we can do to help.
Do you have a way of getting on that roof without him seeing you? Because we don't.
We do indeed. We do indeed have a way of doing that exact thing. Do we have any idea on the number of entrants?
Of entrances?
Sorry, people that entered that we need to take care of.
Well, the choppers have seen 5 guarding the causeway. Early reports from somebody that managed to get out as soon as they saw what was happening. There were several more that poured into each of the buildings, but they don't have an exact number.
All right.
So, he's guessing 4 or 5 per building at least, just based on the rough guesstimate that eyewitness gave him. He's like, eyewitness reports, especially in circumstances like that, aren't super reliable, but it was at least some kind of small squad for each building.
All right. Our team will drop in and start trying to deal with it, but it's a hostage situation. Things will always get dicey at this point.
Yeah, he's like, technically I can't give you permission to do this. I'm just telling you, my guys aren't going to shoot at you if you do. He don't look super happy about sending y'all in, but y'all do have a good reputation within the city so far.
Well, it's just like, if they give demands, we will wait. But if there's no demands given, they're trying to get something out of the buildings.
That's what they figure. They figure they're there to steal something, medical supplies, though that's supposed to be an office, so maybe medical records. Triune does a lot of...
genetics?
Yes, actually. But they also do, like, hospital equipment kind of stuff, research on medical technologies and stuff. Like I said, this is supposed to be just offices, though, so it'd be more likely they'd be going for some sort of information. And he suspects whatever it is they're going for, it's taking this long because they're having trouble getting it. He's an operation like this, they'd be doing their best to just get in and get out. A hostage situation is just going to gum up the works. So far, they're trying to find a way to get some men in without being noticed, but they don't know if these guys have tapped into the building's security. Because if they have the surveillance cameras through the building, ain't a whole lot they can do. That the police can do to get in.
All right. I'll try to get our team to do some reconnaissance for you before we drop in for actual mission.
Okay, if you can do that, that'd be great.
Squad, can we get unit? Who should we send? Okay, yeah, we'll send 3 in. Novice, Overshield, and Night Shift will go ahead and drop in the ship and toss themselves down invisibly.
Okay, so they all lay down and take a nap.
Yep. And you get some sight inside the building.
All right, over here to the side, I've got all your pods already on the map.
Yep.
All right, so move your guys around where you want.
Just realized if I move them in the gray blocks, I cannot see them.
That's fine.
There. I'll put them slightly outside so it's easier for me to tell.
Well, once you're inside, I will delete the gray blocks.
But all right, then as you explain the situation, just imagine that I'm telling that to both the crew in the ship and the police captain.
All right, let me zoom in. So sure enough, paramilitary guys. We'll start over here with the kind of purpley guy is Overshield, right?
Yes.
All right. So you poke around. Let's see what is one. That's five small. Okay. So a quick poke around, you see lots of cameras, which are actually marked on the map with a little green.
Little greens, yeah.
So you've got, conference room here, small offices here. Some sort of weird little pod something's here. As you look into them, you realize that it's some sort of like express elevator all the way down. If a building could have escape pods, that seems to be what these are.
Oh, okay.
But apparently nobody got any chance to work them. In this first area, there only seems to be 2 hostages. One fella in kind of a white suit, looks like a vice president type. He's a little younger than the other guy. The other guy is older, and you recognize him as, because the news has been talking about, who owns the building and stuff. As let's see what would be a good last name for a business owner. Yeah, we'll just go with Allen. Trevor Allen. You can tell how important he's going to be in the long term based on, me not having a name for him already. But he is, anyway, the CEO and owner of, or major stockholder of Triune Medical.
Chose a bad day to actually be in the building.
This whole area over here seems to be his. His name's on the desk. And then, notice next to his office, it's like he's got a small bedroom.
Gross, but okay.
Doesn't look like something he'd live in all the time.
No, it's something you just call friends into.
Potentially, I suppose.
Maybe he's a workaholic.
He's working something.
So you're saying you wouldn't stop and flash a black light in there to see what's going on?
No, I mean, my character, Unison would, yeah. Blackmail is blackmail.
The heroes of Manford.
Quid pro quo is illegal. I'm investigating.
It's not spying. It's not violating privacy. It's investigation.
When you've got a mask on, it is. Now, anyway, back to the rooms.
So anyway, and all of them Mark 9 are like restrooms. What were the 6s? Not important, I guess, because I got them covered up. All right. So anyway, that's what's in this first one. You see, 3 goons. The ones in here are all armed with pistols. And the pistols look pretty run-of-the-mill. The guys outside, some of them had rifles that looked a little hinky. And one guy had some big, bulky something that's clearly some kind of high-tech weapon.
All right.
Let's see.
Next up.
Yellow is novice?
Yes.
All right. Several more hostages in here. One looks like cleaning staff. You have another, business suit. And then you got 2 in lab coats. On either side, you got 2 more offices, kind of like the big boss had. Complete with, their own small restrooms, their own small bedrooms. Again, there's not much in the room other than just a cot and somewhere to like hang a suit coat. Yes, what was 8? Oh yeah, receptionist desk. Each of these areas had their own little reception area, which is where the hostages are being kept. In this room, you've got one guy with a pistol, one with a rifle, and one with one of them weird heavy weapon-looking things. There are 2 additional ones in the hallways here. And then this big room in the center, what was it? Appears to be a dining room, cafeteria kind of area.
Okay.
It's not super large, but it looks like it would handle the staff of probably all 3 sections up here.
All right.
And then night shift over here, you have 3 hostages here, all of whom seem to be wearing the lab coats. Two more of the whole bedroom office combo. As you realize the architect of this building really liked that setup for some reason. Like the other 2, you've got the 2 little escape pod areas in the reception area. What is unique about this one, that guy's not supposed to be there, but my square blocks moved him around, is you've got 2 guys with pistols watching the hostages. You've got one with a rifle over here that seems to be patrolling the hallways. You have 2 here that seem to be trying to hack their way into the security of this big door here.
For this private room.
Exactly.
Clearly I'm able to walk into.
Oh yes, you have no problems. While it is small, it seems to be a fairly complete, as far as you can tell with your kind of rudimentary knowledge. Lots of research equipment. You spot a few things that tells you they do genetic work in here. There are 2 people in here in full kind of scrubs, One of them is loading trays of, vials and tissue samples into what looks like more or less a big microwave.
So they're destroying samples before somebody can get to them.
The other guy is, when you get there, he's working on the computer. And as you watch, he turns to her and goes, okay, everything's ready. If that door starts to open, when we hit one button and, everything's gone. As he's saying that, she loads the last tray in, and shuts the door on the microwave and is basically standing there with her finger on one of the buttons. But they're not, neither one of them seem to be nuking anything yet.
All right. That sounds like a priority target. And if they're having a bust this hard to get through a door, they most likely don't have access to much of the building. Because presumably it's electronically locked.
It's a big armored looking door. On the outside, you can see where they have shot it a few times. Yeah, that one right there. It's got dinks and stuff in it where, at some point they tried actually shooting their way in and didn't get nowhere. The door has been shot up. The wall next to the door has been shot up. And under the plaster and stuff, yeah, this whole room's like a big metal box, apparently. Ignore these little side doors. For our purposes, they do not exist.
Fair enough.
They've just got the main big door.
All right, so both the team and the captain have this knowledge. Does the captain say anything, and does the team want to say anything?
I'd say obviously this area right here is our main priority, so that's where we should throw our heaviest hitters once we clean up the causeway here.
hostages? Bah, not important. I want to know what's in that room.
I just don't want them to get away with the stuff.
As far as the captain, he seems puzzled why they would have a fully functioning lab up there. I mean, they have a whole medical facility elsewhere in town. I mean, it's not illegal depending on what they're doing, but he's concerned.
Well, with that many private bedrooms, it may be a private genetic lab where they're trying to muck with themselves, for all we know.
Captain's like, great, that's all we need. A bunch of, Mr. Hyde style, mutated villains running around. Because those guys never mutate themselves into monsters and, fight for good.
I'll refrain from telling Recluse that his was an accident.
His was also magical and he didn't do it to himself.
How did you know that? Look at it.
Because he's done a talk show circuit.
I forgot he's done a talk show circuit.
I don't know how much of his origin he gave out. Probably not his name, but
I've probably stopped at the point where I bring up the weird really nice cosmic horrors that I can talk to sometimes.
Oh yeah, I'm powered by spider gods. And the religious rite goes off.
Yeah, I keep mum on that.
Alright, so who wants to get thrown where?
This room doesn't look like it has anybody actually holding anyone hostage. They're just holed up in there for safety's sake.
Well, there's 2 people and the 3 military dudes. Him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just zoomed out too far to see.
The president, vice president room has 3. The room on the left, building on the left has 3. Top building has 5. Right building has 5. 6.
Okay.
Right building has 6.
Yeah,
And
let's
there's
just zoom
5 in the
out a
middle.
little bit too far. Ugh.
Now, the doors to the outside here are glass, so anybody walking down that hallway could potentially see you outside when you land. But other than these 2 that are trying to hack the door, there's not currently anybody looking out those doors.
Alright, but the only thing that is specifically time relevant is that door hack. The hostages are going to stay hostage no matter what.
Well, now
door breaks.
The attackers have threatened to kill hostages if they see somebody come into the building.
Correct, but that's going to happen. If we enter and it happens, it just happens because we entered. Like, we won't be able to stop that.
I'm just making sure you've got all the facts while y'all concoct your cockamamie scheme to stop these guys.
Like, they haven't made any demands or any way for us to talk to them.
Nope. They have told the police they will contact them when they, are ready to make demands or give out information or whatever.
Yeah, once they bust that door open and start killing everybody anyway, because their mission just failed.
Cops don't know that. They probably suspect.
I'm telling them that's what I suspect. To see if the captain concurs or is like, probably not.
He would like to think not, simply because he can't see any way for them to get out of the building at this point.
But why not vent your anger the last few seconds at the people you can?
Well, is the difference between going up between, holding people against their will versus, 50-11 murders. Like I said, he would like to think they'd have the sense not to do that just out of self-preservation, but he doesn't have that kind of faith in people anymore. Too many years on the force.
really wish there was a safer option, but we're probably about to drop in.
Yeah.
You know, just telling the captain that.
He's like, well, as I said, I am not in any way officially giving you permission.
Completely understood, sir.
He really seems uncomfortable with letting amateurs handle it, but he is not at a. But his hands are kind of tied. You know, the longer this goes on, the more likely it is for somebody up there to get an itchy trigger finger.
And looking through there, can I find any evidence that they have any access to the cameras?
Yes, one of them in the reception area over here in the left-hand building.
Yes.
Has the receptionist's computer turned around, and they've got a few of the security cameras up on it. So they're watching like the front doors at ground level, and a couple of just kind of random spots, where stairwells emptied out or where elevators open up, throughout the rest of the building.
Then yeah, inform the captain. They do have sight.
It's probably not every entryway, but it's kind of a random smattering of them. So the police have probably made a good decision up to this point not to go in.
All right. This is a risk that I'm not super happy to take. With night shift, I'm gonna go ahead and say a few words inside that room.
All right, now everybody else is in the ship way overhead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I can make the actual projections visible and say words.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I know where everybody else is in case stuff starts to go down and they want to jump out right quick.
Your mic just went on a long buzz there.
I was just making sure that I knew where everybody else was in case they wanted to jump out of the ship once stuff starts to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Recluse is holding 2 unconscious bodies and Launch is holding 2 bodies, ready to jump down, because I can't survive that jump.
Well, they're unconscious, so, they'd be good and limp, so, that'll help.
Wait, why would we be holding them?
Because I can't survive the drop.
No, I mean, why would we take the bodies out of the ship, though?
Because they'd wake up and I'd use them.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how powers work.
I want to be of use in this mission.
Should I have made more coffee?
Yes.
I'm sorry, dude.
Alright, Night Shift will attempt to communicate calmly and safely with the two medical doctors in the safe room.
Oh, Night Shift. Okay, I thought you were going to... for some reason, I was picturing the purple guy when you were talking about that.
No. Night Shift and the 2 doctors in this box room that is hopefully soundproof.
The walls, from what you saw walking through the walls, it's some pretty thick stuff.
Yeah, alright.
Now, do you appear visibly to them, or you just start speaking?
First, I'm just going to say, words.
What do you say?
Hello, this is Night Shift of Unison. Are you safe?
When you say hello, both of them kind of jump. The woman bumps the button on the microwave, and then she's like, "Oh crap!" Pops the door open, before it really gets started. The guy kind of flinches. Where are you?
All right. Get a little more distance from them. Turn visible in the corner.
I grabbed that same time you did, so.
Yeah. Hello, this is not my physical body. I am not physically in this room. This is a projection of my powers. Are you safe in here right now? How much time do you have?
Oh yeah, we're fine. It depends if they can get through the security on the door. It's supposed to be top notch. As he's talking, he kind of moves so you can't see the computer screen. You know, he's trying to be subtle about it, but you know, he's a doctor, not a spy.
Yeah. Sir, this is a big secret medical room. I understand you want to keep things private.
Yeah. Nothing illegal, I assure you.
I'm not going to make a judgment call on that. Anyway, sorry, superhero and genetics, it ends up always being a horrible thing.
Yeah, I've seen some of your well, not your teammates, but your buddies.
Anyway, right now there's a hostage situation outside. You should know about that.
He's like, oh yeah. And you can see inside, they can see the security cameras for, you know, this building.
We are about to start an operation to try to save everyone. Because, frankly, it's assumed at ground level that if these men do not get what they want out of this building, some hostages are going to go regardless.
He's like, yeah, we kind of figured that. We hated to just lock ourselves down here, but, you know, the work's important. And, well, you know, neither of us are fighters, so it's not like we're going to do any good out there anyway.
Yes. So we are about to start an operation, try to drop down, and, you know, humans are imperfect. We are going to try to save everyone. But this is a lot of hands all at once.
The woman's like, you're really not, this is not a good pep talk if you're trying to pep us up.
Oh, no, I'm telling you to stay ready. Pep talks aren't my thing. I'm going to tell you how it is. This is going to be rough. Y'all two are probably going to be just fine.
Yeah, and the doctor's like, yeah, they're not going to get through this. He kind of thumps on the wall. They're not getting through this wall, so. You know, it's just, you know, they hacked the door. And...
But all right. I just wanted you to know, and when since you have sight in here, you'll know when we're done. So any kind of secret knock or anything's not really going to matter. But stay safe. We'll be back for you in a few. And, you know, pop out.
All right.
And ready for the operation.
All right. So how exactly are y'all planning on doing this?
It's a good question.
I suppose we really just have to drop down and start swinging with these guys down here. Then, how many of us are there in total? 8.
There will be 6 of us in total.
6
7 of us in total. Though, really, unit will probably stay on the ship so that it has a pilot.
Well, you know, the autopilot can keep it hovering and do simple stuff, so. Because none of y'all really have the piloting skill anyway. It's really something somebody needs to buy at some point.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Right, so like Launch and Recluse both pick a target to land on, and we'll just start from there.
All right. So everybody give me initiative rolls.
Oof.
Which is your coordination, if I recall.
No, you rolled the wrong
Oh,
one.
yeah, I rolled awareness.
I wish it was awareness.
Change the name again.
Yeah. 11 for Recluse.
All right, so 769 for my guys. Karki got a 6. Launch got a 9. Ooh, 11, nice. In descending order. So, top of the order is Recluse.
Alright, token, drag it over here.
Yep. Drop it down that causeway anywhere you want.
I'm gonna try and land right on top of this guy. Looks like he's carrying a bazooka?
It's more like a red thing. I can't tell.
And
Yeah.
They're wearing red vests, basically.
in true cool blue fashion, he'll be carrying night shift and in a Skywatch.
That'll work.
I assume they're going to wake up as soon as it's your turn.
I mean, Skywatch is conscious, just kind of like a sack of potatoes, just waiting.
All right, so you're trying to land on him?
Yep.
All right, give me a prowess.
Pulling that sweet kick move from space.
All right. I'm going to give you a +2 because y'all are catching these guys by surprise. And let's see. Okay, so you hit. You can for this round assume that everybody is surprised, which I'm going to say is a temporary aspect. Y'all can all tap for free this round. So like I said, so basically you all have +2s this round as you're catching them by surprise. At least up to the point that they get their action. You know, when their turn comes up, they don't get to act this round. But when their turn comes up, they become aware, of what's going on. All right, so you do how much damage?
8 damage is my full strength.
And I don't guess you're taking it easy on him.
Nope.
All right.
Well, he's dead.
He made his choice.
Wow, how very 1990s hero style of you.
I'm not trying to kill him, just, incapacitate him.
And incapacitate him into the next world.
We don't.
I'm trying
know
to retire him from the supervillain business permanently.
All right, well, he's out. After Recluse, it is everybody that's got a rifle,
I don't like that.
which is this guy right behind you.
I really don't like that.
Don't worry, you've got 2 human shields on you.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, it's both of these guys behind you. I forgot. This guy looks like he's holding a rifle, too. But like I said, they don't get to go this round. It's just, they no longer kind of surprised as people are dropping on them because, they realize they're under attack at this point. Launch, you're up.
No, it's my mouse.
Looking for my icon. There it is. Launch is going to land on this one.
All right. Give me a roll. Oh, yes, this would be prowess because it's basically hand-to-hand.
Yeah.
I may have said coordination earlier.
And
You got a
that'd be a 10.
6. Yep, all right, you hit. And then you do how much damage? 7, 6?
6.
Oh, yeah, they have got 5, so. He kind of gives like, ugh, and you hear a sharp crack as his helmeted head hits the ground. Then you don't move. Then it's the guys with the pistol, so they're now aware of you. And then the heavy one guy's unconscious, so he ain't aware of nothing. And then it is Unison.
Coolio. So, I can't shoot people.
You what?
I can't shoot people
How come?
because they'll fall off a 100-story building, and I'm not a monster.
Hey, Recluse is standing right there. Well, you know,
Yeah.
you just got to angle your shots right. That's all. Think of it like pool.
yeah. No, I'm gonna run and punch the crap out of them.
Oh
Well,
god.
my initial plan was to land on one and then spend a hero point to throw it. But then I found out I was carrying people.
Throw people at him.
You could have thrown people at him.
People have been thrown before.
Very excitedly thrown. All right, so we'll just start with good old Overshield punching this rifle boy.
All right. That is prowess.
Yep, but I've got that sweet martial arts ability. That'll totally help me punch better.
Yes, that is exactly what that did.
It didn't help me punch any better.
Well, you know, you roll a 1, there ain't much you can do about it. So yeah, he misses.
He what?
You missed. I was saying that you missed.
All right, I didn't see a roll, but okay.
The 9 right here. I rolled before you.
Man, I'm sorry. Your headset's doing that
Ooh.
buzzing a lot.
Yeah, is someone's phone real close to their mic? I'm pretty sure it's not mine.
No, I mean we've had this problem with Jason's mic before.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually when it makes that noise, it's from like a cell phone reception thing.
Well, I have my cell phone here, but I didn't realize it was even on. But yeah, it is. Hang on, let me set it to the side and we'll see if that helps. Alright, it has been banished to the hallway bookcase. We'll see if that helps. Or if I just need to invest in a better headset or something.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, no change.
I turned on airplane mode.
But all right, yeah. Then Novice will run up and throw a punch as well.
Alright.
All right.
This guy will not be stopped.
Night Shift and Skywatch will both throw punches at the other guy
Okay.
on a 7 and a 12.
Now it's my turn to roll a 1. Alright, what's your strength? Or what's your damage for your
4.
hand-to-hand?
4 damage.
Okay. He is still up, but barely.
All right, and the second hit.
Yeah, he's got to roll versus the second hit. An 8. Which is against his 12, though, so yeah. So down he goes.
Okay.
And that is all of you.
Yep.
Are you the cleanup batter? You're the cleanup batter. Okay. We are back up to Recluse.
Okay, seeing as how after me, Rifle Guy goes first, I'm gonna totally kill Steel from Novice and Skywatch?
Overshield.
Overshield.
Skywatch is the sky blue one.
Ah,
That's how I remember.
right. That makes sense.
Honestly, I just need to make a list.
Yeah, same here. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna try and disarm him with my webs.
Okay.
You could always dangle them over the edge with your webs.
And that'd be a 9.
All right, now give me opposed strength.
Damn.
Yep. Do you fling the gun over the side or pull it to yourself?
I'm gonna pull it towards myself just because I don't want it falling 100 feet, hitting the ground, and I don't know, exploding or going off.
Okay. You yank it to your hand. Yeah, this is definitely some kind of sci-fi rifle. You know, it's got glowy bits you don't recognize. It doesn't have a barrel so much as it looks like an antenna coming out of the front of it. You don't know what this thing does.
So, how badly would this mess you up if I pointed the business end at you and pulled the trigger? You know, just for curiosity's sake.
I don't know.
I mean, we could always test it out on you.
But yeah,
When Lon
that's,
says that behind him, he goes for the pistol on his hip. All right, you got what? One more attack.
Yeah. And this is gonna just be to pin him to the ground with my webs.
Okay.
Because they're useful now for some reason.
Well, they were always useful, weren't they? Did I? I must have shut my.
Yeah, you use them all the time.
Mm-hmm. Just used to have a really bad problem about trying to pin people to the ground with them and then just not rolling well enough for it. Like, really badly rolling.
Pancake, you stink.
All right, so it's coordination resist that. All right. All right, so you succeeded. So you've got a partial on him, which, if I recall right, means he cannot move from that spot but can otherwise act normally. Taylor.
Heyo.
When we were looking up fast attack for an NPC, didn't we figure out Recluse would actually have like a third attack?
Yeah, with like.
But at like a 2 or something, or 3
yeah,
or something really low?
Extremely small bonus.
Because the way you have to divide it, if there's a remainder, then you still get an attack, but you get it at like a much lower. And at your rank, you had two full. You had 2 attacks at your full.
Cool.
Don't ask questions while we were looking this up. We just were.
It's not important. You'll know in a few sessions.
Yeah, it's super not important.
Oh no. We're gonna get slapped around this session.
Alright, so I have a third attack, but it's at a lower rank?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. It was based on prowess, I think.
Well, it depends on which he's using.
Yeah, it's something about the rank power and.
All right, let's see. You attack once, more than once per action, dividing your fast attack level into additional attack tests up to your level with that attack. If you use the attacks against the same opponent on the same page, treat it as combined effort. So let me pull up Recluses. Really should have wrote this down in hindsight when we figured it out. All right, so your coordination and your prowess are the same, so it won't be any different. So your prowess is 6. And you dividing fast attack levels into additional tests. And your fast attack is Wait, your fast attack is 2?
Yes.
I thought you raised it.
I lowered it.
Oh, never mind then. If you lowered it, I think we were going based on your original.
I gotcha.
Never mind. Forget we said anything. Carry on.
Did we do bad math?
Either that, or he had lowered it. He had lowered it after we had looked at it.
All right.
Anyway, so he's got a partial on him. You make both your attacks. It's his turn. He pulls a pistol and shoots at you.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. Recluse would be turned around. Launch. Give me an awareness roll.
No.
As well as Novice and Overshield, because y'all are all
Wait.
facing the right direction.
I'm sorry, a what roll?
Awareness. Or, yeah, I think it's awareness, isn't it?
Hey, I'm fine with it being awareness. Make it awareness.
Yeah, it's awareness. It's awareness. I was right.
Cool.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, well, Launch matched it. Tarky beat it. You see these two guys out here that are trying to hack the door?
Mhm.
They stand up and turn around when they hear the gunfire.
To be expected.
And let's see, they are both pistol guys from the looks of it. Alright, so that was Rifle Guy's turn. He's the only rifle guy on the board. Or out here where it's involved. Launch, you're up.
I'm going to hop over here to, well, these are Westwood, right?
Yeah, they're all Westwood.
Yeah. What should I do? Get this guy or hop through the guards and beat the fuck out of these guys?
I honestly think it'd be the better idea to clean up the foyer before we, or causeway before we breach any of the, other rooms.
I mean, you don't know what to do.
Shoot us?
They might be able to lock down the place though.
No.
I'm going to say that because these people are all in the way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to hop over there very easily. So I'm just going to hop over here and punch the crap out of this guy.
Alright. Or jump across to the Roman Reigns Superman punch.
Wait. Is that a coordination? Would it be coordination or prowess?
That would be prowess because it's a close
Okay.
combat attack.
Okay. Damn. Curses.
He just kind of goes, ah! You feel your knuckles brush his chin, but it's not enough to do anything to him.
Note to self. Boost up my prowess. 30 pretty high though. A bunch of crap.
And then it's pistol guys.
I have inherited my crap roll again. My curse.
Well, at least it's not my turn. Alright, pistol guy's taking a shot at you since you're, right there trying to beat on him.
Okay, I'm going to take it.
Alright, he is shooting you with the regular looking pistols. So that is 4 points of damage you absorbed.
4 points?
4
Doesn't it
points.
come up with something? Why are you trying to lower my determination? I thought my absorption took some of that.
Yeah, you said you absorbed 4 points, but your absorption is 5 points.
It is.
Yeah, she absorbed all 4 points he was sending at her.
Okay, I
I
thought
see.
the
Pistols are only doing 4.
okay.
So
I
she can
just saw
suck
8.
all that up. So she's got a reserve of 4 that she can blast back at him next round.
Awesome sauce. It's been a minute since I used it. Sorry.
Mm.
No, it's all right. Let's see. Heavy weapons guy's already out. Tarky, cleanup batting.
All right, so both the door hackers have already seen us.
Right. And they have turned around. They haven't had time to really react. They haven't shouted anything.
But it's time to get that party started in there.
So what you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna have my good old boy Night Shift run up. Am I able to run up and open the doors and attack?
Yeah, they're not locked. They swing open real easy.
Alright, then yeah. Both of them are gonna become barreling in, pop up the door. Night Shift will take a shot at the guy below him.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. Getting some bad rolls.
This would be coordination because you're shooting, right? Yeah, T-blast. Okay.
Yeah, T-blast.
Yep, you hit him though.
And that will be 5.
Oh, he goes down, man. And he did not miss by enough for you to send him flying. So he just kind of flops back on his back.
For the sake of metagame, they have 5 HP, guys.
Yay!
Well, that one did. Maybe they're all different. They're
Could
not
be.
all different.
I didn't think so. And Skywatch will take a shot at the other one.
Okay.
They both roll 1. Oh, it hurts so bad.
All right, so that's a tie there.
Yep. Alright, well. This guy's webbed to the ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next to Novice and
Yes.
Shield.
His feet are stuck to the ground. His hands are free. He can continue to shoot.
Yeah. But that means he can't get launched.
Unless your blast did more than the strength of the webbing, I would roll that. No, he cannot.
Or she'll just point blank T-blast him in the leg.
Dear God!
Ow.
Tack! Sit down. With your face. Because I'm kind of behind you. It's my bad, dog.
And you hit him.
Tat. Alright, can Novice get in a position to shoot at this other guy that's at the door?
If you got down here about where Skywatch is, I would let you take the shot. I'm going to give him a bonus for cover, though. Because it's an awkward angle for you to...
Alright.
But yeah, somewhere right around here is going to be about as far as you can travel and still attack. So, he'll have a +2, basically, to his dodge.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Do we need to send the Autobots?
Yeah, I was real lost on that one.
Yeah.
The whole thing?
I got angle, he gets cover, and then it went to robot.
You can move here.
Yes.
You can shoot him.
Yes.
He has cover for +2.
Got that.
All right. That was the important part.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and step down here. Oh, wait. No. I will go ahead and shoot the person next to launch and then walk down towards the doors. Because I want launch to have as much availability as possible.
Okay.
spot at the one next to launch.
You hit him.
And then start traveling this away.
And the top of the order is Recluse. That was all your guys, right?
Yeah, that was all my guys.
So you have cleared the causeway.
All right. I'm gonna say Recluse advances on this room right here, and just sticks to the wall beside the glass door.
Okay. Now y'all gonna, so y'all are spreading out to different rooms at the same time.
And it seems like the most efficient way to get this done.
Okay. All right. So you move over there. Let's see. You were standing about there. Yeah. Yeah, you could get there and maybe open the door. That'd be about it. And then it's rifle guys, but there are no rifle guys currently aware of you. And then it's launch.
Okay, so Unison down there is going to take care of the dude next to the door.
I don't know. Is that your plan, Eunice?
What's up?
Were you guys going to take care of the room down there?
Gonna try.
Okay, so I can attempt to deal with the room on the lower left.
If you want to attempt it up by yourself, then yes, you may. Because, as a reminder, the general gist is they have 5 health points. So if they shot you again, you absorbed, you'd have 5 points and take 3 damage. Is that how your ability works?
Mm-hmm.
So you would have
No. Her defense does not go down any points. She only store up, I think, 1 attack at a time or something.
Oh, okay.
I
So
thought it was until my absorption is equal to my rank, and then I start taking damage.
I was thinking we had looked it up, and your damage reduction, the damage reduction part of it, I don't think actually ever goes down.
well, regardless, it's not like she's able to do that and attack at the same turn, right? Like, she's not able to fire off a shot from that and attack. It's one or the other.
Do what now?
I mean, that is an attack.
Oh, yeah. Her firing off the blast would be her attack.
Alright, well, this is close enough quarters that firing off the blast will not be more effective than you just kicking them.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 in there, so as long as you, like, I don't know, it's a hostage situation. I'm always scared to say just hop in there.
True.
But I mean, they either were or were not gonna. They either are or are not going to shoot those people. So we might as well just hop in.
Yeah, because I feel like as soon as these people get on the radio,
yeah,
bullets are going to start flying, and it's going to be either at us or at the hostages.
And the way we're set up right now, we have 1 person going for the room with the least people, 2 people going into the room with more people, and 3 people going into the room with the most people. So, like, number-wise, yeah, you're cool. And I'm fine with you moving in there.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Right. So you're moving down to these doors?
Yep.
Right.
Do they just slide open, or do I need to do anything?
It doesn't cost you anything to just open them. They're not locked or anything. So you get inside without any trouble.
Okay, so
From where you were, I would say you could get to either one of these corners if you wanted to.
I'm going to go for this corner.
Okay. Carefully avoiding security cameras. So yeah, you look down this hallway here, and you don't see, you don't see anybody there. You can hear a little talking, but nobody sounds alarmed, so you don't think they heard anything yet.
Okay.
Let's see. Then it is pistol guys. let's see. Does he boldly take on 3 costume heroes himself? Or does he run back to his buddies for backup and hostages? He takes off down the hallway. Let's see, how far did he travel? Well, we'll let him get this far. No heavy weapon guys currently aware of you. And Tarky, you're up.
Hey, all right then. This is gonna be a bad moment for everyone involved. So, Night Shift will take down this section of hallway.
Okay.
Pop a shot at the guy before he turns the corner.
Okay.
Hey, a possible hit.
It depends on how he rolls. Actually, it doesn't. He can only roll a 9.
It doesn't. I think his max out was a 9. So.
And you do 5 with that, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, he's got. Oh wait, he's unconscious. So he doesn't get to roll versus the slam. So yeah, he goes slamming into this wall here.
Yeah, kind of expected that.
It's a very loud crack. To which you hear other guys go, "What the crap was that?"
Yeah, not great. Not great at all.
All right.
Skywatch pop around this corner and fire at the person there. If they
Okay.
are still there.
They are still there.
Popping that shot. Ooh, not a good shot.
Oh,
Nope, not a good shot at all.
All right, and Novice will bust in around the corner and take a shot at him.
All right.
Better shot. Better shot.
Yeah, much better.
All right. Does Overshield have enough movement to go up and around one of the corners?
He also slams into a wall. Where's Overshield?
Currently on the terrace.
No, from there he could get in these doors. That would be it.
All right. No, the top area.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yes,
I
he
was
could
right.
absolutely. He could
I
absolutely.
was right here. So
Yeah, you're right behind him. So yeah, you could absolutely get to a corner.
All right. Get to a corner. Pop a shot at.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and tap the unaware
Oh yeah. I'm forgetting.
for the +2.
Those guys should be surprised.
Didn't need it, but all right.
So yeah, he's walking along with his little high-tech rifle. He has just enough time for you to see his eyes get wide as this purple guy leans around the corner and points at him.
Just an emphatic, you. Just bam.
And he goes. Actually, from this angle, you knock him through this door into one of the smaller
Joy.
offices. So, the sound of a door slamming echoes through the place, but that doesn't seem to raise much alarm. Is that all you? That's all you use. Okay. Back to the top of the order with Recluse.
yeah, Recluse's just gonna skitter along the wall around the corner and try and disarm this guy with his webs.
Okay.
As always.
And he's just plastered into the floor.
Now, if you use your fast attack on the same person, you were supposed to do it as combined effort.
Yes.
If you were doing the same thing to him, if you're disarming with one attack and webbing him down with the other one, that would be 2 different attacks because it's doing 2 different things.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's just to disarm him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tap that unaware quality.
So
Wait.
that's got him at a 10 then.
Yeah.
All right, you beat him by 3, so you yanked. Oh wait, I forgot. Opposed strength rolls. Haha, I beat that.
I can.
Probably with a 1.
Yes, that's exactly what just happened.
So yeah, his gun comes flying into your hand. And your second
Sweet,
attack?
Delicious magic of base stats.
Yeah, and this one just pin him to the ground.
All right. Oh,
Damn!
That's looking pretty good. All right, so 11, which if you're still tapping the surprise, would be a 13.
So I'd say he's pretty well adhered.
Yeah, he is completely adhered. And since you've got, more levels of success than the system actually supports, you would have gone up past massive if there was anything past massive. Yeah. So he's got both levels of webbed on him. And I am going to say that you even managed to cover his mouth up where he can't scream without you had such a good success. Can't find any little icons that look like a good, gag. So we'll put the guy screaming to remind me that he can't scream. All right, then it is rifle guys. The one in y'all's building isn't aware anything's going on. Launch hasn't started up anything in hers yet. All right, this guy here, who was apparently in one of the bathrooms. Night shift sees this guy come running out of the office, toilet paper stuck to the bottom of his shoe.
Grody.
But going through 2 doors, he runs around, he sees you and starts to level his rifle at you, but that's all he can do this time. Pulling up his pants and running out was, his action. His shirt's not tucked in, he looks a mess. You have clearly caught him at a bad time. And then we are back to launch.
Okay, so I only have 4 points in my absorption.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to. Now that guy has a sword.
Yeah, ignore that. He's probably supposed to be a rifle guy.
Okay. This is going to get hairy for me. Oh, I need multiple attack secretaries. I'm going to pop around the corner and hit, I guess, the closest guy.
Okay. All right, you hit him for 6 points of damage, I believe.
Yep.
Let's see, not enough to send him flying or anything. So yeah, you just spring around that corner. You hit him. His head hits the receptionist's desk, and he kind of rolls into the floor unconscious, leaving quite a dent on the receptionist's desk.
Nice.
Pistol guys go. So the one in here will shoot at launch. Or are you just going to? Are you going to let him hit you and just absorb it? Launch.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you going to? He's shooting at you. Are you going to try to dodge it or just absorb it?
I can keep absorbing it up till above 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, the pool of power you hold doesn't get any bigger than 1 attack. but the resistance it gives you keeps on working. So you will never take damage from these pistols, no matter how many times they shoot you with them.
Awesome.
All right, so that is
Launch is feeling pretty powerful right now.
Quake before me, Norms. This is great. I should fight normal people more often. All right, over here in the Unison wing. All right, that's a rifle guy. The 2 pistol guys. They've heard 2 large, loud thumpings. So they both round a corner and see y'all. Wait, that's dumb. They would not leave. One of them will go check a corner. They would not leave the hostages completely unsupervised.
Dang it. I was really wanting that to be 2 hostages unsupervised. Or the hostages all unsupervised.
So that one rounds the corner, sees our 2 brightly colored friends down here, shouts back to his buddy that they got capes, and takes a shot at the yellow one's probably brighter. Who shoots at him?
We should wear capes.
No capes.
Alright, it's going to be a prowess to dodge. If
Correct.
I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
I'm not going to pretend that martial arts helps you dodge bullets.
Nope.
And I still dodge the bullet.
All right, bullet dodge. Let's see. What does this guy do? Does he start shooting hostages because there's capes here? No. What he does is uses the female scientist-looking type as a hostage. Not that y'all can see that at the moment. All right, and up here in the north wing. Oh, that's right. They are unaware anything's going on. They've heard a door slam, but they've got guys patrolling the building, so that's not. Well, let me give them an intellect. Somebody give me a D6 roll as their as the number they got to overcome. They'll make an intellect check to see if they should be suspicious of a slam door.
Damn it. Damn it.
All right, so there is only the 1 pistol guy. All right. Somebody give me a D. All right. Pick even or odd.
Even.
All right. So Zach has picked even. You're going to give me a D6 roll. If it's even, you get to decide which side the pistol guy walks down to investigate. All right. Which side do you want him to look down?
I'm gonna say the left side, Recluse's side, just because I think I can dodge bullets a little bit better than Overshield can.
Okay.
The person that literally has shield in their name. And you're like, I'll take the bullet.
I can get out of the way. All right, so he walks over here, sees his buddy, screams a warning, and takes a shot at you. And again, I have closed the stat block like an idiot. All right. Where is his shoestring? There we go. Oh, he made a really good shot, too. You just had to show him up. Where's your sportsmanship?
He controlled his breathing, too, and everything.
You know, he rounded the corner. His finger was not on the trigger. He had good trigger discipline.
He put 2 hands on it. He didn't hum anything. Just took the shot.
All right. Then it is the heavy weapons guy.
There is one in the top building.
Yep. We will start with him. As he runs over as soon as he hears this. Yeah, that's a little confusing if they stack on top of each other. But, and he leans around, you know, he kind of leans around the corner, sees Rick loose, and takes a shot. With the big sci-fi looking something. Oh, that was his only chance, too. Oh, wait, I don't think
I
he had a chance.
rolled as worse as I possibly could. I still thought.
Yeah, they didn't roll that good.
Yeah.
This weird kind of blue beam comes out. You know, you drop off the wall you were on, land on the ground, it hits the wall where you were. Doesn't seem to do anything to the wall. Give me an awareness roll. Actually, give me an awareness roll.
It's a heat gun. It changes the entire temperature of the thing it hits to 105 degrees.
7.
And what you need to beat is a 6. So, very well.
It's literally just the best cooking weapon.
The video camera that you were sitting next to, you know, when you glance up, you notice the little flashing light it had is off now.
Ha!
In fact, the lights in the hallway dim slightly when it hits. But that seems to be it. It doesn't leave a scorch mark or anything noticeable.
An EMP gun?
No, you don't know.
I mean, to be fair, the human brain does work on less electricity than it takes for a light bulb.
True.
All right. Do we have a heavy weapons guy in these other rooms? Let's see. Nobody over there. Nope. We got rifle guys. Apparently, he's the only heavy weapon guy still in the building. So, Tarky, you're up. You gonna start with Overshield or all the rest of them?
Gonna start with the rest of them. Novice will go ahead and pop a shot.
Okay.
Coolio.
All right, so that gets you up to a major, which slams him against the wall.
Night shift will take a shot.
Okay. All right, so that's a good solid hit. Not enough to knock him, but you do full damage. That's all it takes with these little fellas. All right, is that everybody on that side?
Skywatch will come up to the corner. Not visible.
Not visible as in he's staying ducked down where people can't see him, or like he's taking a nap back here.
Like, physically behind that corner.
Okay, yeah,
to
yeah,
not be,
Well, you got the elevator thingy here, so yeah.
Yeah, and we'll state, since they've already yelled capes, he knows. This is, Skywatch of Unison. May I come out to speak?
Get out here where I can see you.
Completely understood, sir. I will come out with my hands up. And, take a step. Take a step. And, that the movement necessary to get in visible position. And then there will probably be a talk at some point, some kind of bargaining or something. But I'm assuming that's kind of just for that move.
Let's see. Yeah, because you were coming all the way from this back corner, so yeah.
All right.
So you have stepped out in front of him, hands up.
All right. And on the other side, over shield, we'll go ahead and pop to the corner and take a straight line shot at that guy with the T-blast.
All right, the rifle guy here.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, it's possible. It can make it.
No.
Oh well, not every shot's perfect.
Recluse, you're up.
If you just
I'm
jump,
just gonna lunge down the hallway and try and tackle the guy with the pistols.
Okay. So that would be prowess.
Nice.
Nope. Yeah, that's just ugly. Clearly, you've gotten jealous of Unison slamming people in the wall, so you don't even punch him. You just leap, grab him by the shirt, and slam him in the wall behind him, and he goes limp. That was your first attack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna slam the back of my hand in the heavy weapons guy.
All right. So you basically just slam the first one in the wall and then just backhand the other one.
Mm-hmm. That's an 11.
those are numbers, Recluse.
They are. So he slams into this little, whatever this is. That's just the receptionist's desk. It's probably a little office storage area she's got behind her desk. Probably where they store whatever, files or whatnot. Extra office chairs, you know. Anyway, he slams into the wall there, cracks the plaster, slumps down. You inadvertently broke his heavy weapon when you popped him. They are not apparently super sturdy.
Is there anything leaking out of it that I should be concerned about?
No, there was a little flash and sparks, you know, when it first cracked, but then it just kind of goes dead.
Gotcha.
You know, clearly whatever it is, it's electronic inside as opposed to mechanical like a real gun would be. But considering it was shooting a ray, that's not a surprise. And then it is rifle guys. Alright, the rifle guy you shot at over shield is shooting at you. Come on, I want one of these guys to hit, just so y'all know what the thing does.
That's not very nice.
Devin?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Somebody's shooting you.
I thought I had rolled. That's my bad, dog.
Alright, he misses. The rifle is also shooting some sort of ray.
Ah, dagnabbit.
Your character didn't see the first ray, so this is a little surprising to you.
Yeah.
Recluse, from where you're standing, you see that it's shooting a thinner, smaller ray, but about the same color. Oh, wait. I forgot to check the rifle guys in other buildings. Let's see. Oh, we've got a pistol guy down there. Ah, yes, a rifle guy down here takes a shot at launch. Wrong thing. Where is he? There's the shooting.
And keep in mind,
And
they
rolls a
seem to
one.
be able to affect machinery and such.
It doesn't matter. He rolled a
Just
1.
know that. Don't help me metagame, butthole.
Yes, no metagaming. So anyway,
What?
he is taking a shot at you, Anna. He rolled a 1, so it's probably not going to matter. Unless you choose to absorb it.
Well, I know what I want to do, but I'm trying to decide what Launch would do.
All she would know is somebody's pointing a gun at her. I mean, it's clearly some kind of sci-fi something. But
So the pistols are very clearly normal handguns, right?
right, the pistols look perfectly normal. The rifles look a little hinky, and then the big things are definitely some kind of super tech.
Run that by me again. It
Oh,
does.
I'm sorry. Pistols look normal.
Mhm.
Rifles look a little hinky. The heavy weapon guys are clearly holding super tech.
Okay, then she's gonna dodge it.
Okay. Roll a dodge.
Damn it! It's off the monitor. I thought I had a dodge thing down here.
Nope. Just coordination.
Well, you both rolled ones, but your one was higher. So yeah, you dug out of the way. You're shooting some kind of blue ray. And then it is the pistol guys. He runs behind and grabs Trevor Allen, snatches him up, puts a pistol to his head. Stay back!
Stay calm, sir. It's no need for none of that. Would hate for accidents to happen.
Fuck! There is nothing veiled in that threat.
Well, he is standing with this big window behind him. Anyway, so he's holding the hostage. He's screaming at the rifle guy to shoot her again. As y'all have to wait till his turn. Let's see. Recluse took out the last heavy weapons guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Double check. All right. So then it is Tarky's turn.
So, we'll start with Overshield. Go ahead and take that shot again.
Okay.
Cool, cool, cool.
Oh, so close. Oh, wait, no, that was an 11. I was looking at launch of 7. All right, he is knocked out. He goes flying.
He hits a wall before he hits glass.
Does he?
In a straight line, yes.
But what if you catch him at the corner like a pool ball and you see him spinning off in an odd direction?
Then I would probably have aimed to spin him in a direction more into a wall.
No, he hits one of these little pod things.
Okay.
And I was mistaken earlier. These here are normal elevators. The little escape pod looking things I was talking about were actually these here.
On the corners?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Now for the not good section of this.
Alright, that's got... Alright, that's got the north building clear. Hostages are safe.
Yep. Now it's time for the Skywatch and this dude negotiation. The Skywatch has hands up.
Oh, hang on. I made a big goof.
Uh-oh.
You know, I had the pistol guy over here with launch go. I did not have this pistol guy over here go.
Yeah, alright, this will be the continuation of negotiations. Anyway.
This would be his turn. You know, he would have gotten his turn. And he shoots you as soon as you come into sight.
Oh, that's just rude. Alright, well, there's my dodge roll.
Alright, yeah, so he doesn't hit you. Alright, carry on with what you were going to do.
Well, now he's got the gun pointed at me, so I don't give a shit. I'm shooting him.
Alright, he is going to basically have cover as he's using her as a human shield.
Oh, oof. Oof. Hold up. Hold up now. Ooh. Alright.
Did
I'm
you
s-
just roll?
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay,
I'm
that's
specifically
the dodge. Okay, gotcha.
I'm specifically trying to get a hit that does not launch them through the window. So like, how do I go about that?
I don't know. How do you go about that, hero?
Well, I mean, like, am I allowed in some way to remove the slam factor from the shot?
I would let you do that. Oh, hang on. Let me see if there's. I was going to say I'll let you do that, but I'm going to basically give you a penalty of 2. So let's see if there's a holding back or. It's a climbing, jumping, lifting, running, swimming, standing, attacks, blocking, defending, escaping, grappling, maneuvering. Oh well. I will let you lower the ranks of how much power you're using, so it becomes less likely that you would knock him. But that also means you're less likely to really do much to him if you hit him. You know, it's a trade-off. Or you just take the risk.
That's unfortunate. He's got a +2.
He'll have a +2 for human cover, basically.
I can't take the chance. I'm gonna have to try to make a move to here. And then take a shot.
No, catch you by surprise. Take your own human shield.
So am I able to move to here and take a shot?
Yeah. I'd say that's fine.
Alright.
Alright, make the attack roll.
It's done. Wow. Okay.
Why do I always roll the 1s on these dramatic moments?
Hey, I'm glad. All the hostile situations that I'm involved with are done.
All right, so you kind of run over to the side there. As you're going to take your shot, he spins around with the woman, and she takes a stumbling step and ends up, by accident, you assume, driving the heel of her shoe into the top of his foot. It causes him to loosen up enough that she manages to duck, not completely out of his grip, but gives you an opening, and yeah, you peg the guy just fine. You knock him. You catch your breath for a moment because while you were trying to line it up just perfect, he still kind of goes at an angle and hits that glass, a little harder than you're comfortable with, but it doesn't give. And then he slams. Back.
Don't worry. If he went through the glass, I wouldn't care that much.
Oh, you were more worried about him dragging the woman with him.
Yeah, I don't want civilians. That was my whole thing. I don't want civilian losses.
Okay. But, you know, the glass bows out a little bit when he hits it, but it's clearly some kind of, you know, maybe not reinforced, but thick.
And Novice will start moving down the terrace.
Okay.
Night Shift will step in one of these rooms.
Take a
And he
nap.
will go sleep invisible and go look at what's on this monitor inside the storage room.
You get a list of file. It's really just a list of file names that are primed for deletion.
Oh, okay.
You know, he has set up a program that will basically nuke the hard drives.
Yeah.
Actually, as you're looking at it, you realize it's not just, oh, it deletes the files. It appears to trigger some sort of electrical. It will literally short out the hard drives.
Yeah. It'll do a software and hardware.
Yeah,
deletion.
so it cannot be recovered.
Alright. Well, that's all my boys and girls.
Alright, Recluse, you're up here. With now saved hostages.
And you hear Overshield in the distance. Grab the gun and shoot me.
What?
Grab the weird energy weapon and shoot me.
All right, sure. Hey, y'all doing all right? Listen, what I'm about to do, that guy over there asked me to do.
I'm expendable and we need to know what it does.
Okay, I grab it,
You just say he's expendable.
walk back over here.
Launch is both distracted and concerned.
Well, you can't hear this conversation happening.
Okay, I kind of thought y'all were using the radio.
I walk back here, so it'll be point blank, and just, oh, okay, and pull the trigger with the barrel just a couple inches from his gut.
Alright, so it hits you. We can forego the dodge portion of this because you're not wanting to.
Yep.
I believe it's a willpower roll.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Let me check to be sure.
This might go very poorly.
Let's see.
My willpower is better than my coordination. I'll hopefully live.
Alright. Oh, the test is versus strength or willpower. Choose one when you acquire this power. This one's doing will. So you give me a willpower roll.
Ow.
You take 5 points of damage.
5 points?
Yes, I believe it does its rank.
Alright.
It doesn't seem to be doing physical damage. You feel weak and lethargic when it hits you. And you kind of stumble to one knee.
Now, does my damage reduction hold that?
It does not.
Oh! Overshield poofs.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Recluse, by all appearances, you just disintegrated a teammate.
Oh my god! You all heard him say it. He told me to do it. It's not my fault. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit.
You're still holding the gun.
Oh god. Recluse throws it across the room. Backs away.
The janitorial guy,
on.
the janitorial guy amongst the hostages starts screaming at you. Why would you shoot him just because he asked you to?
No, hold on. Time out. Recluse should know about the babysit system. I've talked about that multiple times.
But did you ever explain what it was?
Yeah, it's a teleporter system that if I'm about to receive lethal damage, it'll pop me out.
Okay, that's...
He'd see me start to slump and then poof out.
He'll just have to hope it works.
That's fair. I'm going to say this is just a real quick knee-jerk panicked reaction on it because he's never actually seen it in action.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many times you've seen
Oh
Unison.
god, hold on. Ava, come on, Ava. God damn it. One of our
Which-
dogs puked on the floor.
Oh no!
Oh god, come on. Stop.
That's why I've always believed animals are outside things. much like girlfriends.
Or boyfriends.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Significant others.
Well, that you're not married to.
Yeah.
So are either one of them there, or do they both run off to clean up the puke?
That's a very time-sensitive. An animal puke on a carpet is a very time-sensitive problem.
Very, very true,
We
very
really
true.
need all hands on deck for that.
In that case, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
All right. So everyone that's here, how are y'all? I'm sitting here after getting shot, feeling pretty good. Because now I've got to start doing things to help my willpower. And yes, the mental resistance might have worked on that. I probably should have asked.
Okay, I think you got out of her system. Okay,
Alright.
where were we?
Babysit system. You're not sure. Knee-jerk reaction, panics.
Yeah,
throwing the
you'll
gun,
probably
that
explain to the
basically-
janitors that I'm okay. Everything's okay.
Yeah, that's what Recluse starts doing. Wait, no, hold on. I mean, they have a teleport system. Whenever they take too much damage, their suit pulls them out of the area, so they're, safe and can get medical attention. They're fine. It's a thing they can all do.
It sounds like a lot of bullshit.
The lady in the back, in the lab coat, is just kind of nodding her head like, yeah, sure, Let's not tell the creepy Spider-Man that we don't believe he didn't just murder his buddy.
Now, even as he's saying this, Recluse was like torn a piece of his shirt off and it just started wiping down the grip of the gun.
You guys didn't see anything, did you? No, Mr. Spider Monster.
So,
Yeah. Then it
He's
is
gonna add that to his arsenal.
Rifle Guy's turn. And the Rifle Guy down here with launch, takes a few steps over, lines up, and takes a shot at her.
I'm gonna dodge.
Please roll a one, please roll a one, please roll a one.
Fucking Final Fantasy game. That sigh.
Alright, it
He
misses.
wants it to hit her so bad. I'm
I
scared.
won't it. Alright. And then it is Launch's turn. Just as you're about to go, something happens. Let's see, what's a good... Don't want to use one of the suit guys that I've already been using. So using a jogger doesn't look good either. Let's see here. What is a normal looking guy? Yeah, we'll use him. As you're getting ready, to take your action, there is suddenly a man in just regular old button-up shirt, kind of like standard office, where you had nosed him before. Suddenly, he's just standing behind the guy with the pistol. And he leans over like he's talking to the guy, he leans over like right up in the guy's ear. don't think you want to do that, which causes the guy to kind of jump and let go of his hostage.
You buzzed for a minute, so he leaned over and said something to the
He leaned over,
military guy.
told the paramilitary guy, "I don't think you really want to do that," which causes him to kind of jump and loosen his hold on his hostage.
Okay. I want to take out rifle guy.
All right.
Yeah, coordination roll with your blasting. Yeah, launch.
That wasn't going to use blast thing
Okay.
because it doesn't hit for enough damage.
I got you.
So you're leaping across and punching. All right.
I'm
So,
mad. But yes.
oh, I was looking at the 10, thinking that was your roll, but that was the dodge from earlier. Okay, but you still hit. So yeah, he slumps to the ground. Well, not slumps. You knock him to the ground. Pistol guy unloads on the man that just startled him.
Cinematics when you can use a full clip.
Yep. Cinematic where you can just unload. The dude is just kind of giving him this look. The window behind him shatters and the glass flies out. Let's see, heavy weapon guys are gone. Actually, this pistol guy here is the only guy left, isn't he?
Yep.
Tarky, you're up.
All right, I'll go ahead and have night shift fly up here visibly and be like, "Hey, recluse, the weapon works. It's energy based, so keep an eye on it.
Hey,
Also,
yeah.
overshield is fine."
Oh, okay. Tell him I'm sorry. I hope it didn't hurt too much.
No, we need to know what it does, and overshield is expendable.
Y'all really need to stop talking about yourselves like that. It's kind of creepy.
Oh no, I'm one of a kind. Overshield's expendable.
That's fucked up.
That's kind of dark.
We have a lot of overshields and a lot of units.
You guys are basically just building your own private army of nice, if kind of creepy people, aren't you?
Well,
So the
if
spider.
the brainwashing ever worked, yes, we'd be a military. The brainwashing has never worked.
Jesus Christ. Who are we working with?
I mean, it's
And
still
no-
more ethically dubious than a lot of the other folks. we've
I
tried
don't
out.
think, and novice can't quite reach all the way into the office room, so
How fast can you fly or basically move in astral form?
in astral form, yeah, novice could reach, but
Oh, that's right. Only the one guy took a nap. You're right. Carry on.
so it'll just kind of be a run up to there, I guess.
Where was he at originally?
On the terrace. out
Yeah,
here.
that's fine then. Yeah.
So yeah, it would just be kind of somewhere within the next movement, be able to get there, but not the first one.
All right. Recluse, what are you doing?
He's checking on the hostages, making sure they're all okay and not, panicked or anything.
They're mildly panicked. They've just been held hostage. There's a big Spider-Man just disintegrated somebody. Yeah, somebody else flew and said he was okay. So they're a little weirded out, but they're okay. They have not physically been harmed. Bumps and bruises or whatever. But
All right,
The emotional scarring will go away.
then I start searching these two guys.
Oh
For,
yeah, can you? That guy's not unconscious, is he?
Yeah, he's not.
oh yeah, the web guy's not no.
Hey, can you walk up and just karate chop him or some shit?
I mean, he is like a cone of web from his feet up to his mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
Fair enough.
rip away enough from his mouth. So, buddy, mind telling me what y'all were doing up here?
We're not supposed to talk about it.
I think you need to start talking about it.
Give me a willpower roll if you try to intimidate him. Assuming you're trying to intimidate him.
What's that? All right. And oh, damn it. Oh. Okay, that 9 is mine.
Okay, that's fine. You're scary. You're right there with your mandibles right in his face. I mean, if you have mandibles, I'm really not sure. Look, man, we were just hired to come in and steal some science crap. But our computer guys weren't as good as advertised. They couldn't get the door open.
Well, who hired you? That's kind of a big thing.
I don't know. I go where the boss sends me. I don't talk to the money guys.
Who's your boss?
He's a little hesitant to tell you. Phillips. The name he uses is Phillips.
Phillips.
Is night shift around where he can hear this, or is he still over here?
Not night shift. If there's an interrogation happening, night shift's around.
Okay. Y'all are out of combat, so we'll let you hit it. I moved over there.
Coolio.
You recognize the name Phillips. It's presumed to be just an assumed name the guy uses. He is well known for training, for lack of a better word, minions for anybody that needs them. If you're familiar with Marvel comics, it's kind of like how the Taskmaster, he trains people for Hydra, he trains people for, anybody that's got paramilitary minions, he tends to train a lot of people. He's like that without being somebody that takes the field himself. Where, like the Taskmaster example, he goes out and does things himself too. Phillips just trains people and then hires them out. Which means you're pretty sure Phillips isn't going to be here on scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really all the guy's got for you. He works for Phillips. They were sent in to get some samples and computer files and whatnot. And yeah, their tech guys were having trouble with the building or with the security for the lab. Alarms got triggered. A couple of people got away. They had to lock down into this hostage situation. At this point, they weren't even sure how they were going to extract themselves.
Well, we found a way to get you out of here. Don't worry, guys. And then he just covers his mouth back up with some webs.
He just sort of slumps. He don't look happy. He looks like he's got that look like I know I'm going to jail.
That's what you get for walking into a place with guns, trying to take things.
All right, let's see. Rifle guy goes. There are no rifle guys anymore.
Just the pistolman.
So then launch.
Launch?
Yes.
Baby.
What? What happened?
It's your go.
It's your turn.
Oh, I thought he said so did launch.
But no. It is Launch's turn. You are facing the only combatant left on the board.
Okay, so he's let go of his hostage. Right?
He has let go of the hostage.
Okay.
And the hostage has dropped to the floor to kind of be out of the way.
So I'm gonna punch it.
All right. Let's see. This is prowess. He manages to roll with the blow, so you brush him, but you don't really land a solid lick on him. And then it is pistol guys go. right, who is he going? I'm trying to think. Has anybody successfully shot you while you've been in here lunch?
No.
Not even the pistol guy? Well, the other
No, I think when I first came in here, I got some pistol stuff, but nothing since that.
Okay. But he has seen pistol rounds not do anything to you.
Yes.
All right. So if you ran up and tried to punch him, I'm going to assume that you're next to him now. So with Trevor having basically dropped to the floor and kind of rolled away, we'll move him over one. He makes a grab for the blonde guy. I don't know if the guy's actually blonde, but on the mini. The guy that seems to have appeared out of nowhere. He makes a grab for him like he's trying to get another human shield. His arms seem to just pass through the guy, though. And again, the guy's just kind of standing there looking at him. And then he looks up at you, Lodge, and just kind of smiles at you. Poor guy. He goes, poor guy. You're having such a bad day, aren't you?
I'm not sure I like this guy.
Well, he smiles at you. He says poor guy to the, bad guy.
I know, but
Okay.
it's
Just
like kind of creepy. Like,
Tarky, you're up.
Oh, joy. Well, Novice is going to go ahead and round that corner.
All right.
And to see him.
You see him.
He sees me.
Oh, his face lights up when he sees you.
Yeah, I assumed.
Hey, boy. I've met one of your buddies. She's pretty impressive.
Novice is in there. Hello, multi-dimensional man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not in costume.
Oh, sorry. I'll get to multi. He'll say that.
Yeah. He looks over at the lab guys, or the guy in the white suit, the little vice president type that's just been cowering in the corner the whole time. You didn't hear none of that. No, sir.
All right, I'll go ahead and take a -2 to make it non-slamming.
Okay.
Pop the dude. So it'll be an 8. Or you'll do a +2 to yours, one or the other. Either way,
mathematically.
Non-slamming.
But you do full damage to him.
Correct.
Which is 5?
Yes.
That's right, because it was your punches wouldn't quite take him out, but your blast did.
Alright. And Novice will look like... Alright. I don't know why you did this the way you did it. Go home, get dressed, and we'll talk.
He's like, well, I was just in the area. I was visiting Trevor. Yeah, I was going to swing by your office later.
That's great, sir. That's great. Launch, you didn't hear any of this.
I didn't.
He tells you.
No, he's telling you in character. You didn't.
I mean, you physically did hear this, Launch, yes. But please do not tell anyone.
She just looks at him.
The blind guy's like, yeah, I was never here. And he disappears.
I'm scared to ask. But okay. What about those two? Did they not hear or see anything either?
Trevor stands up, brushes himself off. Nope, I didn't hear or see nothing. Kyle, you didn't hear or see nothing, did you? No, sir.
All right, well, sir, no hostages have been harmed. A lot of paramilitary troops trained by Phillips have been hurt. The police should be coming in shortly, and they have been informed there are no more hostages currently being held. Things seem to be wrapping up just fine. You have a few messed up furnitures and a broken window.
That's fine. If everybody's okay, y'all have done excellent work. He thanks you both. Both of y'all give me awareness rolls.
Oh no! What? How could this
It's
happen to me?
Magical for me.
Yeah.
All right. Look, you see Trevor nod his head, but don't think nothing of it. Novice, when you say Philip's name, you see Trevor kind of nod his head like, oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so everybody's down. Do y'all alert the police?
Yeah, Impulse is still down there with him.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
He
you.
was given a play-by-play
Okay.
because that's how I roll when I have this many members.
So yeah, very quickly the police flood the area. Everybody is stripped of their gear. Rounded up, arrested. They cut the webbed up guy loose. Where all the rest of them got to be checked out medically. They're taking him straight to the station, to begin questioning him. As everything was wrapping up, these two that were in the secret lab, they walk around the corner and kind of join these hostages here. Asking their coworkers if they're all right, stuff like that. But locking the lab behind them. Did y'all get all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make sure I didn't fuzz out.
As Skywatch hears them opening those doors, Night Shift will go ahead and poof out.
Okay.
Because he doesn't want to be seen inside a closet unconscious.
What happened to you? All right. So anyway, police flooding. The captain comes up and congratulates you. Excellent work. They were a little worried when one of the windows shattered like that, but they cleared out around the building, so the shower of glass didn't actually hit anybody. Medical staff runs or EMTs run in. They're checking everybody out. Like I said, some of the hostages are bruised. For most of them, it's more the traumatic experience than any actual physical harm done to them. The same cannot be said for some of the guys y'all slapped around. Some of them have broken bones, especially the guys you jumped on in the first round. Police, you hear the police questioning Trevor some on what these guys wanted. And he tells them they do some minor testing here, but their servers store a lot of data here. He's like, they were clearly coming in for the data. And he works fairly hard at keeping the police out of room 3 over here. Basically saying the men never got in there, so there's no reason to go in there, and poke around in my sensitive,
Though to be fair, Impulse has already told the captain it's a secret room with it's a secret room with they're ready to destroy all stuff in there and delete the computer stuff.
Well, he is admitting that it's a lab.
Yeah.
And he's like, we store a lot of our data here, from the other facilities.
Yeah.
And Trevor is something of a muckety muck amongst around town, so.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna.
Well, the captain's a little leery of secret labs and office buildings. It's not technically illegal from how Trevor is describing it.
Yeah.
They would have to know exactly what was actually going on in it, though, for sure. But Triune Medical was clearly the victim of this. So, any questions y'all have for anybody?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull Mr. Trevor aside once he's clear the police and ask him. So by testing, what kind of testing do you do here? Because we've had a lot of run-ins lately with shady as fuck medical setups.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's putting a bad name on the medical practice. Medical research is so important that I hate to hear about people misusing science. So how long have you been like that? You kind of
gestures to all of you.
How long have you had this going on? He's a little more polite than that. But it's all he can do not to reach him and actually touch the mandibles or whatever. But he catches it. He catches himself and realizes, oh yeah, personal space. Sorry.
You're fine. It's been a few years, but it's not really a big deal. I actually kind of like it this way. It's convenient. Anyway.
And Trevor goes, so you wouldn't change back if you could?
I think I'm starting to get the gist of what kind of testing you do here.
Huh? Whatever do you mean?
You're trying to work on ways to fix what you think's broken.
Isn't that what all medical research is for?
Buddy, I really don't think. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here.
No, thank you.
You're making a weapon.
No.
That's what you're making in these labs.
No, it is not.
A weapon against a genetic and hell, an ethnic minority. You're making a genetic weapon against an ethnic minority, whether you intend to or not.
At this point, Nov's gonna step and be like, Recluse, you need to back off at this point. Like, buddy.
I can assure you, I am not trying any sort of. We do not make weapons here.
You might not intend to, man, but damn.
Well, all right, you make a fair point there. That's one reason we have things here rather than what's known as our medical facility, to try and keep it a secret. Clearly, somebody found out what we were working on. But it's for medical use only. I mean, it could be abused. That's why we try to keep it a secret. But it's just for medical use. Some people are not as well adjusted to their changes as you, and those people should have options.
Sorry, cats are being bad.
Ah.
Yeah, sure.
Cats are just being cats, really.
Yeah. And that Recluse just lets him go and fills in the rest of the team on what he's sussed out.
As you walk away, Una said, if Trevor looks a little disappointed in Recluse's reaction to him.
Novice will go ahead and talk to him like, all right, to be fair, the most experience I've seen him have with medical facilities is us breaking into 3 that have kidnapped and tested on mutants illegally. It's really the only experience I've seen him have with anything secret and medical.
Well, that's fair enough. I can't blame him. I don't guess I could talk him into being a volunteer then.
Probably not.
No. I mean, if he's well adjusted to it, then it's all good. Some people mentally and emotionally would be able to handle the physical changes he's gone through. He just sort of shakes his head and kind of goes back to dealing with the staff. Unless you've got some questions for him.
Not that I know of, so I'm gonna go ahead. Well, go ahead and hitch my ride back to the ship. Actually, wait, they'll just poof. What am I talking about?
That's right, because Unit's upstairs.
Because Unit's on the ship. So I take it Launch and Recluse are both going back to the ship. We're going to head back home.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
so y'all get up on the ship.
Just for the sake of saying it, Overshield is there. Looks at Recluse, says, "Hey, some kind of energy weapon."
Yeah. We figured that out.
Yeah.
You okay, buddy?
Oh, it did not feel good, but I'm okay. All right.
And Recluse just sits on the opposite side of the ship from him, staring at him really, really awkwardly.
It's cool, man. I told you. It's fine.
As you're getting ready to pull away, y'all are all kind of up in the up in the cockpit or whatever. You hear a voice from back in the hold. "Hey, boy, you got a really nice ship here."
What the hell?
You see Unit physically like, oh no. Oh no. Hey, sir. And I guess we'll just walk to the deck and talk to him.
Let's see, y'all are on the ship now. I ain't gonna bother the manager for a while. Bring up a picture of the ship.
Yeah.
So while y'all were kind of up here in this area, the voice is coming from like, I guess he'd have probably wandered in here. He's like, "Yeah, I know you said something about meeting you at the office, but I thought I would, well, when I saw your buddies jump up here, I realized there was something up here. This is nice."
Are you dressed?
Yes, he is in costume now.
Alright, cool.
I forget what his costume looks like.
Alright. It's a man with kind of a slightly oddly purple and black colored costume. Kind of a gymnast, kind of like the old school, it's kind of spandexy body fit.
So it is less what you see in superhero movies these days, more classic spandex.
Yeah, it's real classic, kind of just that one solid bodysuit with a couple kind of swirly purple and black colors on it. Full cowl mask and everything.
Borderline psychedelic looking.
Yeah.
Because he got his start in what, the 70s? Yeah.
60s/70s, yeah. Unit stand there. Team, I'd like to introduce you to the multi-dimensional man.
He waves. "Hello, Unknowns. Very pleased to meet you. I've been following your work. I've been very impressed."
Hi. How'd you get on the ship?
I can traverse the multi-dimensional spaces and go where I want.
Oh, neat. I think I can kind of sort of do that in a really limited fashion. Have you met the Crawling Gods?
Not personally, but I have heard of them.
Neat.
Have you ever met the Crucible?
Nope.
No, he's kind of an armored magic guy. Long story.
So I assume we have some business here.
Oh, yeah, well, yes. I had stopped by to see Trevor just because I hadn't spoken to him in a while since I was in town. But yes, I was actually coming here to see you.
There aren't any evaluations coming up or any tests coming up.
No, you're independent now.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I respect the evaluations, but still, you're worrying me.
Yeah, I got a letter in the mail. And where he's been kind of, smiling and jovial, like the dad that's, walked into his kid's party and is getting to embarrass his kid in front of everybody. His face gets much more serious now.
Which one of them sent you a letter? There's only one that knows who you are.
Yeah, it was, well, Let me read you the letter.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'd hand it to you, but that's not actually possible.
So do you want me to read it or you to read it?
You go ahead and read it. You go ahead and read it.
All right, let me get there. Dear multi-dimensional man, or should I say Frederick? Should I say, and he just ignores that word. We've known each other since '73, so I will go with, it has come to my attention after our last meeting. Your house is quite impressive, I must say, despite my prevailing hate of you. I will never best you in a physical dispute while you have family and friends. So I have gathered my own. I know our little tussles used to be private, but your sidekick, whom I suspect is your, broke the rules first, so I must play by these new changes. I also see a surprising new hero in the Manford? Or is it Manfred? Sorry, eyes are getting a bit old. Nevertheless, I see this new Unison group fights an awful lot like you. I've already dispatched agents to confirm and kill this unit fellow post-haste, and will be following them shortly. Hope to see you soon. In hell, Oswald.
He seems cheerful.
So Oswald hired a bunch of guys to kill me?
That's what it sounded like. I haven't found any evidence of who they are or when they'll be here.
That's joyful.
So I thought I'd come down, do a little investigation, visit a little bit.
Do you have a list of everyone that's currently not in jail from your regular rogues gallery?
Oh, yes.
Good.
Not only. Not a lot of pockets in this.
We'll compare notes and see who's most likely to get sent. It's gonna be a headache. Recluse, you're gonna need to be careful too, since I've recently got you a place, or since a place has recently been gotten for you. They'll probably know where you are too.
Yeah, you're fine. Hey, fine.
Oswald is a very rich man, and he will most likely have anyone and everyone connected to me tracked by now.
The multidimensional man speaks up at this point. Yes, all of you should be careful when you're out patrolling. As you're known associates of Unison. He just smirks when he says the name. But I assume that I assume y'all won't be his primary targets, since he doesn't operate in Manford. I don't think he's ever operated in Manford, and he isn't the sort to necessarily go after heroes that aren't in his way. I think the boy here has personally affronted him in some way.
Well, I mean, I did shoot him when he broke into the house to kill you.
That could have been it. But so over the next few days, you may see more of me. I'd really like to get to know the boy's friends.
This is going to be an unpleasant moment in my life, isn't it?
No, of course. Your father is just visiting and wants to see who you're hanging out with. I don't see how that's a problem.
Now they know you're my dad. Great.
Well, I mean, he was either your dad or a relative, or you were staying in his house for some weird reason that I wasn't going to dig into because that's your personal life.
To be fair, you know that Unison has said they are all clones of the same person.
That is their cover story.
Launch bought that at face value. She's surprised.
So, all right.
Launch, give me an awareness roll. I want to see if you notice something. Really, I guess all of y'all could. I mean, not Unison. The other two of them.
Not Unison, because Unison probably
Launch
already
is tired. She's had a busy day.
Well, Recluse gets to notice.
Yes. You notice every time he references somebody in unison, it's always, you know, I came to visit the boy. It's always singular. You don't know what the significance of that is. That's just what you notice. Lance, you don't notice it.
She's napping in the chair, kind of dozing, not really sleeping. Just...
She's Instagramming her last fight.
It's crazy how she can get all those POV pics.
It's like she's got cameras in her eyes. It's freaky. It must be in the mask.
So, is there anything else you can tell us about this Oswald guy?
Oh, yes, Oswald, supervillain, also known as Hindsight. Abilities include mental manipulation, mental blasting. He's rich as all get out. He's annoying. And he has the ability to predict attacks.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
The multidimensional man just kind of nodding along as Unit's rattling this off, or whichever one it was that did the talking.
Unit's the only one in there right now, so.
No. Well, Overshield.
Yeah, Overshield's in it. He has a long list of abilities that are non-special, shall we say. He also has the ability to project illusions, which will be not a particular bother. It's never seemed to really stop anyone from fighting him.
Multidimensional man's like, don't underestimate him though.
No, he's an old skilled biddy.
Yeah, I've been fighting him since the 70s, just the early 70s. I keep hoping he'll retire or, you know, croak. But he just keeps on going. He figured out who I was a while back, which has really kind of escalated things.
But at least he's had the professional courtesy not to oust you.
That is true. I think he thinks that would ruin the game.
Or get, you know, one of the 17 other people that are out to get you. To get you first. Which he'd, of course, hate.
But yeah, apparently when the boy got involved in that last attack on the house, he took it personal. Looks at it as cheating or something. I don't know, the man's nuts.
Well, thank you for the heads up. This is a fun new chapter of our lives.
He's like, well, you know, forewarned is forearmed. But yeah, let's see. I think the boy gave you a pretty good rundown of his powers. He's some sort of mutant with mental abilities, you know. He's well trained, but doesn't have any physical powers to worry about. So. Well, I'll let you get on to your secret base or whatever it is you've got. He looks at Unit. I'll be waiting for you at the office.
I'll make sure to inform Mr. Barain to keep an extra set of tea cozies out for you.
Yeah, you let Mr. Barain know about that. And then he kind of disappears.
Well, your dad seems nice. Better than mine.
You know, I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment right now.
My mom and dad tried to sell me to a medical research company for money.
And thus started his hate of it.
I'll admit that it's genuinely sad, man. I'm sorry about that.
Nah, it's not a big deal.
Alright, so y'all get back to wherever it is y'all park this ship. You know,
The wherever.
there's a wildlife refuge that borders the city on one side, so y'all probably pick a empty spot there. Or... Yeah, park it out over a lake where nobody's likely to walk into it. Something much like the comics, we'll just kind of hand wave that and not worry about it. So, news about the fake BI agents gets pushed to the side as everybody for the next couple of days is just talking about, the hostage situation and, how quickly you responded, the fact that none of the hostages were harmed once you got there. The captain that was in charge of the scene, he makes kind of the official, well, we don't like amateurs getting involved, but, they were able to approach from an angle that we couldn't have hoped to, have gotten there without being seen. And, compliments you on the work you've done. It's real big locally. It makes the national news, but you guys are still a relatively hot topic at the moment. As your team name becomes more and more ironic. As you're getting better and better known. Was there anything else y'all wanted to do today?
Yeah. Unison's going to have as many as possible spread out and looking around.
Okay.
For any notice of, anyone watching from a rooftop, anybody that seems to circle the neighborhood too often, any unmarked vans.
He's in full paranoia agent mode.
It is full. I have been told my life is being physically threatened.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
I don't have time to peep on senators right now.
Well, you've always got to take time for your hobbies, man. Alright, so that wraps it up for today. Let me find the, advancement. Alright, so everybody gets an advancement today. Or achievement, or whatever they call it. So that should have Unison at 4.
Yep.
Recluse at 4. Launch at 12.
Sounds about right, yeah.
And Launch has got enough points to do some major upgrading.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to decide what I want to do with it.
Like, we could increase your awareness, but at the same time, that's kind of your brand at this point.
That, and it's so low, I'm going to have to dump, all the points ever into it to get it reasonable. I'd rather just put it in something useful. I'll just be unaware.
Honey, get off the keyboard. Off the keyboard.
Just oblivious.
Bad kid.
Alright. So nobody has got any advancements they want to make today.
No, but I think I'm gonna do something with all of mine before the next session.
Okay.
And how many did you say Recluse had? Just to double check?
4.
4, that's right. Thank you.
So yeah, if you decide you want to do something, just drop me an email or something on the Discord.
Okay.
Because y'all got a copy of the book, so.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, then let me stop the stream. Anybody that was watching from home, I will see you later.